Namaskar Bandhura, hi friends. Today we are going to learn about possessive pronouns in Bengali. We have already learned the subject pronouns in Bengali, but let's have a quick recap because the possessive pronouns will build on the subject pronouns. So for I, the Bengali is ami, you singular, to me, he or she, it can be o or she. But note that Bengali is not a gendered language, so he or she can both mean O, and the difference between O and she is O it refers to direct, O is a direct reference and she is a reference to something which has, or someone rather, which has come before in the conversation. Then we, Amra, you plural, Tomra, they, Ora or Tara. Again, it's the same as he or she. Ora is a direct reference. Tara is a reference to a group of people who has been introduced before in the conversation. Okay, now moving on to possessive pronouns. You can note one thing, that the root of the word remains the same. The ending changes, and sometimes the vowel sounds included in the original word changes as well. For example, ami becomes amar, tumi becomes tomar. Note that the vowel sounds change here. Tumi becomes tomar, not tumar. Tomar. O becomes or. She becomes tar. It's a complete change of the word in this case and in this case only, so you don't need to memorize for the other ones. Amra becomes amader, tomra becomes tomader, ora becomes oder, tara becomes tader. Now just some quick rules for you to memorize it more easily. The root of the words remains same. All the possessive forms end in r, r, and the plural ones end in der. So for ami, tumi, o, the words become amar, tomar, and or. For the plural ones, amra, tomra, ora, the words become amader, tomader, and oder. But this will still require some sort of memorization, so I would suggest you spend some 5-10 minutes on memorizing these words, because this will be helpful to form a really large number of sentences. Now, Bengali possessive pronouns serve dual purpose. They are used both in case of my, mine, your, yours. We will see more with examples, but just to clarify, let's say I want to say this is my laptop and this laptop is mine. In both cases, the word will be Amar. For example, this is my laptop will translate to Eta Amar laptop, and this laptop is mine will translate to Ei laptop ta Amar. So just remember that in both cases, in case of my something or something is mine, in both cases the word will be Amar. In case of singular you, it will be tomar. In case of third person singular, it will be or tar. In case of our or ours, it is amader. Your or yours, plural, it is tomader. And their and theirs, it will be oder. Okay, our first example. Eta amar. Eta amar. This is probably one of the easiest sentences in Bengali, but it can be used in a varied number of ways. You can just point at something and say Eta Amar, which means this is mine. And it not only works on, okay, if you say Eta Amar, then you're possibly pointing at a thing. but you can also use this sentence with people. Let me show you how. I can point at my mother and say, Eta amar ma, which means this is my mother. See, in those two cases, the use of amar is different. In the first sentence, Eta amar, it means this is mine. Amar is replacing the word mine. But when I say Eta amar ma, then amar is replacing the word mine. Ota amar badi, that is my house. Ota amar badi. Ota amar badi. Next one. This is an alternative way of saying the first sentence. O badita amar. O badita amar. That house is mine. Again, you can note amar is replacing mine in the first sentence and mine in the second sentence. Tomar naam Robi. Tomar naam Robi. You can use this in both statement form or in question form. We have seen this earlier, like you can make a statement into a question by changing the inflection of your voice. For example, if I want to make this into a question, I'll just say Tomar naam Robi. Tomar naam Robi. And Tomar naam Robi is a statement. Tomar naam Robi is a question. Next one. ওখানে তোমাদের বাড়ি. ওখানে তোমাদের বাড়ি. Your house is there. An alternative way to say is তোমাদের বাড়ি ওখানে. তোমাদের বাড়ি ওখানে. Note that in lesson 1 we learned that the structure of a Bengali sentence is subject, object, verb. In this case, there is no verb because it's the infinitive verb is, and there is no equivalent of the to be form in present tense in Bengali. So there is no verb we are going to use in this sentence. But Okhane and Tomader Badi are two blocks which can be moved around back and forth. So both Okhane Tomader Badi and Tomader Badi Okhane both are acceptable. Only one thing you have to keep in mind, that the noun body or house and the possessive pronoun your, tomader, these has to come next to each other. So just in the order it is going in the English sentence, your house, the same way it has to be in the Bengali sentence, tomader badi. So there cannot be some word between tomader and badi. Tomader badi has to come together. So it makes one unit of in the sentence. So it can be tomader badi okhane or okhane tomader badi. Just like we saw earlier, Or naam Gutlu is a statement. Or naam Gutlu is a question. Now, one thing to note, or can stand for both his or her because there is no gender in Bengali sentences or pronouns. You have to understand it from the context or from the name of the character which is spoken about. Then ওদের বাড়ি এখানে. ওদের বাড়ি এখানে, is their house here? The alternative way to say it is এখানে ওদের বাড়ি. এখানে ওদের বাড়ি. Both sentences are okay, but the first one is the more commonly used. ওদের বাড়ি এখানে is the generally used version, but both of them are okay. You will be understood whichever version you use. Okay, a little difficult examples, and we have seen these examples before, so I'm building on that. Ota gorom means that is hot. You might remember Ota is one of the pointers for things. So ota gorom means that is hot. O khub gorom means that person is hot or very hot. It implies that their mind is hot or they get angry or agitated easily. If you want to say that their skin feels hot to touch, like they're literally hot, so the sentence we use in Bengali is or ga gorom. Ga means skin, or means his or her, the possessive pronoun. So or ga means his or her skin, gorom, which is hot. So or ga gorom means he or she is hot to touch, which implies that they might have a fever. Now what about the cold one? Eta thanda means this is cold. Era thanda means they are cold. Literally this means they are cold, but this implies that their brain is cool or they are calm. They don't get agitated easily. Okay, and if you want to say literally that he or she is like cold to touch, then we use the sentence er ga thanda, which means his or her skin is cold. So these are all the pronoun words we have learned till now. Let me try to make it easier for you to remember. Uh, let's first have a look at I, you singular, and he and she, which is ami, tumi, and o. Now if I want to go from singular to plural in the subject pronouns, what I will do, I will use the first rule, which is plural of most words end in ra. So I will go from I to we will go from ami to amra. From you singular to you plural, we will go from tumi to tomra. From he or she, we will go to they, which goes from o to ora. She is the only irregular word here, which goes from she to tara. Now if we want to go to the possessive forms, all the possessive forms, the singular ones end in r, the plural ones end in der. So from ami it becomes amar, tumi, tomar, o becomes or, she, which is the irregular one, goes to tar, amra, no, this is the plural one, so we will add der here. So amra becomes amader, tomra, tomader, ora, oder, tara, tader. Like I hope it makes somewhat easier for you to memorize this if you remember the rules. From singular to plural for the subject pronouns, you change the ending to ra. From going from subject to possessive pronouns, you add r at the r at the end of the word, and in case it's a plural pronoun, then you add der to the end of the word. So in Bengali, nouns and pronouns do not have assigned genders, and possessive pronouns also do not have any genders. That is because all things in Bengali do not have a masculine or feminine gender. They are just treated as neutral genders. They are objects and are treated as neutral genders. Um, Only nouns which naturally have genders, like father, mother, brother, sister, those kind of nouns have genders, but even in those cases, the possessive pronouns or the pronouns in general will not take on any gender. They will remain the same both in case of male and female. And also, there is no Bengali verb for to be in the present tense. For the other tenses, we will have a look later. Today's lesson name, Eta Amar, is a generally used sentence in Bengali, but it is also a super famous comic dialogue from the movie Shonar Killa. Let's just hear the dialogue.
Eta আমার
So the dialogue is famous not only for the theatrics involved, but also because of the enthusiasm he displays at getting back his old knife or kukri as we call it in Indian languages. Let's have a look one more time. So for today's homework, you have to introduce any one of your family members or friends. Uh, it might feel difficult, but you already know enough words and sentence structures to do this. To make it easier, I'll just give an example. এটা আমার cousin, ওর নাম পুতুল, ও student, ওদের বাড়ি ওখানে. This is my cousin, her name is Putul, she is a student and their house is over there. I hope that will help. So now time to introduce one of your friends or family members. These are the words we used today. Come back and have a look when you need to. That's all for today. Thank you for sticking around and listening to the lesson. Take care. We will meet soon. সবাই ভালো থেকো, আবার দেখা হবে.